Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Alicia and today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my peanut butter taco bookworm life planner. So you can see all of the things that I use to set it up, how I use it, and also see some of the challenges that I am going to try to complete in 2024. Let's get started. Alright, so here is the front of the Bookworm Life Planner. This is made by the Etsy shop Peanut Butter Taco. I will have links in the description below, but this is the planner that they had for this year. I'm actually going to zoom out just a smidge. There we go. So you can see the whole thing, and we're just going to flip through it. Now you can see that there is a cover here. It is clear. So that is the actual cover, and then once you open it up, this is where I started decorating. Now with the book itself, you won't have all of these stickers. I have gone through various Etsy shops, but this is what it looks like. You'll have the Bookworm Life book cover, and it'll say this book belongs to, and then I actually have like a Cricut printed sticker with my name. And then I just put a couple of other stickers that were bookish related. Turning, this is where I do my series tracker. Each series has a different color. So you'll see, for instance, that this one is orange. That's for City of Bones. So actually, it's actually supposed to be like a yellow, sun yellow, the Mortal Instruments. So each one is going to be a different color. I do have to color in a couple of them because I've finished some more books. But that's where I keep all of my book series. This is the Rainbow Challenge, and some of these, like this one, you will be able to find at the Peanut Butter Taco Etsy shop. But I like to do this one. You can see I filled in Crave because it has a black cover, but there are others that I have to fill in, and I just go by the cover, whatever the color is. This was one of the full page stickers that I got from, I believe it was the Shelfie Chronicles. If I find who it was for sure, I think it was Shelfie Chronicles, but I will leave a link in the description. Here are my 12 books to read in 2024. Now this page and this year I decided to go with recommendations, so you will see a name in the parentheses of who recommended, or if the very last one I did a random selection. So these are the 12 books that I would like to read this year. Of course, you do have the most anticipated book releases. I'm still filling out some of these as I find them. And then my book goals for this year. The read 52 plus books, read 1 new author, finish 5 book series, read 12 nonfiction books, complete 2 reading challenges, and read the Game of Thrones series. I definitely need to get this one done. Moving on, this is where I write each of my TBRs. So before the month starts, or the monthly spread, I will write down what my TBR is, and I'll also note that if there's an audiobook available, I could use that to help me read it a little faster if I want to, and get through the books. You can see that I did not finish some of them, but I'm still attempting to read those so that I can come back and check mark them off. This is where I have the monthly spread and also my discussions and when I started and finished certain books. I didn't finish filling in, but I have it written down, so I just have to fill it in. Here's I have to do my monthly stats for January and February, but that's January, and then I have the reading by candlelight. These are the books that we read each month, and I can rate them. This is a read your shelf challenge, so this is part 1 of the challenge. There was like 4 sheets to this challenge, so you'll see them periodically. Here you can write down the books that you read and books that you acquired and where. Moving into February, kind of the same principle, and it'll be like this for all of the months. But again, you can see where my February TBR went. You can see that I had sprints lined up every Sunday. I might change the time on this because I know I tested 11 a.m. last time and it seemed to work really well. So I have to fill that in. I do have a romance challenge, so I have to finish filling in the titles for that and mark them off. Here's Read Your Shelf Part 2. Again, the books I've read and the books acquired. Here's my March TBR, which you should have already seen my March TBR video. I believe it went up before this video, but those are the ones that I plan on reading. I don't think When in Rome was on the TBR. I just added that before this video, but I would like to try to read that one. So again, this is what the month would look like without all of my writing. I do have my advanced reader copy section. Anytime I get an advanced reader copy, write it in, read it, and rate it. We do have a spring challenge. There's April. You can kind of see where some of the books are already falling in line, if they've already been chosen. Quest of the Bedside Table. These are books that I have on a small bookshelf next to my bedside that need to be read, so as I read them, then I will just color them in and let you know that I've read them. Here's Read Your Shelf Part 3, slowly filling in as I go. May, you can see not much has been filled in yet or chosen. Again, a monthly spread. My nonfiction reads, that's where I keep track of all of my nonfiction. Birthday book haul. My birthday is in May, so any books that I get will be placed on this page. June's TBR. June's monthly spread. If you've noticed, I've had a pattern. So May was a dark purple with the numbers, and this is a light purple. Those are alternating. We do have a summer challenge. Any books that I unhaul between January and June will be listed on this page. Here's a goal and mid-year report for checking in on your goals. I wrote them on a post-it note so that I wouldn't have to flip back and forth. And here's what July looks like without any titles on it. So you can kind of see that it's the same. Here's Read Your Shelf Part 4. Another full page sticker. I kind of like this one because this is what I do. I think about books all the time. August. Here's the fall challenge. I am doing the crave along, so I'm going through and reading all of the books again. And then in July is probably when I will read the new series, and it starts with Sweet Nightmare. September. September has the fantasy challenge. There are a couple that I do need to fill in, so you'll see more filling in if I do another video. This one, another full-size page, but I did have enough room to add a small one. And you can see that it says like slow burn, age gap, different like tropes on the book title spines. October. Here's the So Moted Be book club. Since we do a lot of witchy reads, I decided to put it in October. I thought it seemed fitting. And we also do have a page of witchy reads that are not within the So Moted Be book club. November. I do have some writing craft books that I want to read, so I did start doing this. So I need to fill in February and March, and then put the ratings in. Battle of the books. As I go through the months, I will write my favorite reads for each month, and then those 2 books will be pitted. The winner goes here, and then the winner between the first 4 months, these 2, and then that. So I narrow it down to 3, and then from those 3 I have to choose the winner, my favorite for the year. There is December. We do have some holiday reads. I limited to 6 so that I don't overwhelm myself, because, you know, holidays are going to be the busiest time of the year. We do also have a winter challenge, so that's kind of where I can fill in some more if I need to or have them. This is the goal assessment end of year report. Fill that in with the goals to see how we did. These pages are my book superlatives, so I can say, you know, best cover, most inspiring, most challenging read. I think I have a couple already. Notes for next year, I can write in what worked, what didn't work. I also have the Hangout to Dries, which is where I can list my DNFs. My 5-star reads, I have a stack of books that I can write down my 5 stars if they stood out. Books on the big screen, if there's any books to movie or TV adaptations that I read, I can write those in. These I think I'm going to use to just write in movies that I watched this year, not necessarily books to big screen. There's a couple of pages here for favorite quotes. Mini book reviews, I think I'm going to use some of these for my 5-star reads, just to see if I fill up the pages here that I have. Another full page sticker. I like this one because it was you were actually able to color it in, and I didn't want to color all of it, but I just did little pops of color here and there. Here's the alphabet challenge, finding a book for every letter in the alphabet. Classics, so I did a couple of classics that I would like to read this year. The monthly reading challenge, finding books that I can read that fit each prompt. The Buzz Readathon, some of the books. I have to go back and fill some of these in. I was actually working on this earlier, but I haven't gotten around to filling it in. I picked titles for all of the buzzwords. Another full-length page sticker, read more, scroll less. Book series that I would like to finish. Of course, I have all of Sarah J. Maas, and of course my smutty reads for the ones that I read each month. This is my Goodreads checker. I do have to update this because I think I am now up to 20 books for the year. This goes to 75. My goal is 52. I think I'm actually gonna get more than 75, but we shall see. My goal is 52, so if I get 75, then I'm golden. Any disappointing reads, that will be on this page. Books that were on hold between July and December. Monthly stats combined, so what I'll do is I'll take each of the monthly stats and then just write that January was this, February, March, and so on. End of year stats, so we take these and then we look and see how many of like genre and YA and if it was a physical book, an audio book, etc., graphic novel, you know. And then favorite books of the year. I know there's an Etsy shop that will actually print the covers of the books, so that's what these 2 pages are for, because I want to print the covers for my favorite books and put them here. Just another page of stickers. I like this one very much. It's a book dragon, and then a couple of stickers. Book nerd, and there is no such thing as too many books, because we can never have enough, right? What worked this year, I can list out those, and then what didn't work this year, and what I could change for the next year's planner. And then I just added a couple of stickers, and this is like a little pocket, so if you wanted to put sticker sheets in there, you could. And then I put the Crave series sticker on there. And then the back, same thing. This is the back, so it kind of looks like, you know, you drew or doodled on a notebook. And then it has a clear plastic cover. Well, that is all for me in this video, guys. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!